but I want to understand, at least hear from Jared Kushner as well as the administration about what was exactly going on there.
So is Cory Booker bought by Jared Kushner? Now, I'll get to the reason why I'm asking this. First, it begins with his appearance on CNN. So Cory Booker is not one that usually breaks with the DNC and the Democratic Party's general positions on issues. But this is what he said to Dana Bash on CNN when he was asked about should Jared Kushner's security clearance get revoked.
Senator, Russia's ambassador to the U.S. told Moscow that Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law, wanted a secret communications channel with the Kremlin. Are you with the DNC in wanting Jared's security clearance to be suspended?
Well, I think this should really raise a lot of concern, and I think the sort of media around this is not overblown in the sense that you have Republicans and Democrats coming out and saying, hey, wait a minute, that's very problematic. And so,
in the meantime, while there's an investigation, should Jared Kushner's security clearance be revoked or at least suspended?
Well, again, I think we need to first get to the bottom of it. He needs to answer for what was happening at the time. It raises very serious concerns for me, and that could be a potential outcome that I seek. But I want to understand, at least hear from Jared Kushner as well as the administration about what was exactly going on there.
So as you can see there, Cory Booker had to be asked twice if Kushner should have his security clearance revoked. And he actually parts ways with the DNC on this. They believe that it should be revoked. But Cory Booker wants to see more information, and he doesn't want to jump to any conclusions at this point, which some people found to be interesting. And then I came across this tweet from investigative reporter David Sirota, who tweeted, Cory Booker is defending Jared Kushner, so it's worth remembering this about Cory Booker, and includes this image of donations to Cory Booker's for Senate campaign, and a lot of them are from Jared Kushner and what appear to be his various family members, totaling to $41,600. And that was in 2013. So upon first glance, it appears that Cory Booker is bought on this issue much in the same way that he was bought on the Big Pharma issue, where he didn't vote for lowering the prices of medicine because he was given lots of money by Big Pharma. But I want to be fair to Cory Booker here, because there's nothing wrong with wanting all the information before coming to a conclusion. And actually, his position on Trump is similar. So this is what he said about Trump.
Present time. Are Democrats getting ahead of themselves by imagining the demise of Trump's presidency?
Right now, I'm not going to rush to impeachment. I think we need to deal with this in a very sobered way. This can't be a relitigation of an election that is now passed. This has to be about an objective assessment about the facts that are going on right now.
So while some Democrats are calling for an impeachment of Donald Trump right now, Cory Booker is taking a more stand-back approach, and he wants to get all the information in and really objectively look at it and see if all the facts are there and if it makes sense to move for impeachment, which is honestly a perfectly fine position to have. And look, I'm openly not a fan of Cory Booker. I hope he doesn't run in 2020, and if he does, I think he's going to get his ass kicked. But I can have that position and still look at these arguments rationally, because he could simply be taking this position on Kushner for the same reason that he's avoiding the impeachment question on Trump. He's just waiting for all the facts. He's waiting for all the information to be out there and objectively reported on before he reaches a conclusion. But see, this is why money in politics is such a poison to the democratic process. Because now what we're forced to do as citizens is assess every position one of these politicians have because somebody may have donated to them in a way that affects their position on that issue. So people right now wouldn't be questioning whether Cory Booker is bought off by Jared Kushner or not if it wasn't for the fact that he was given money by Jared Kushner and in the past appears to have changed positions or held positions on issues like lowering the cost of medicine because of the money that he received. So even if that $41,000 that was given to him in 2013 has no effect on how he feels today about Jared Kushner, it's the appearance of corruption that's the problem. The fact that we have to question this at all. And this gets to the heart of the issue with money in politics. How can we trust our politicians if they keep receiving big donations from special interests and individuals? Because even if a politician is not bought off, and he did not change a position because of the money he was given, the mere fact that he or she was given that money and that we question their position on that issue is a problem. And the only way to reverse that is to get money out of politics and move to public financing of elections. So is Cory Booker bought by Jared Kushner? The answer is, I don't know. But the fact that we even have to ask that question is the problem.